Guess who's back? Hey guys, how y'all doing? I am perfectly fine today, as you can see. Today I'm gonna be talking about my elementary school. Where did I go to elementary school? Well, those of you who are watching and have attended Haywood Elementary School, you might know all of the following things. Kindergarten through 4th grade, I went all 4 years, or 5 years. So let's start off with kindergarten. Kindergarten, I had Miss Jennings, who got pregnant. A week later, she left, so we got stuck with the substitute, Miss Armstrong, who's actually pretty great. First day of kindergarten, both of my parents took me. We ended up in the cafeteria because that's where we had to go, and they had all this healthy stuff, which is like grapes, cucumber, and then they had desserts. And of course, I took one from each because I like both. After that, we went to kindergarten class, and that's where we met everybody. I did not know anybody. I was just quiet because that's what I do. Another thing is we had recess all through 3rd grade. So from kindergarten to 3rd grade, there was recess. 4th grade is when we stopped. Recess was fun. Cooties were actually a huge deal. Like, you don't understand how huge it was. It was like if some like guy touched me, they would have been like, oh my
god, she got boy cooties, like don't touch her, don't hang out with her, she got boy cooties, oh my god. He got touched by a girl, oh my god, don't touch him, they dating or whatever, you know, the cooties.
And then it would be like, chill out. But of course, my kindergarten self went on with it, so I played along with it. I was just like,
they got cooties.
That's my kindergarten. 1st grade, don't remember much. It was more like, I had a teacher named Miss Clark. She had red short hair. One day she came in with long red hair, and everybody just like,
Miss Clark, I know that is not you.
I am wearing a wig today.
And she just like, she snatched that off. Everybody stared. Everybody in the classroom was like,
she got a wig on.
Cause you know, we're 1st graders. That's all I remember, to be honest. 2nd grade. I had Miss Lambert. She was a sweet old lady. She was kind of big, but she was nice. So like one time we had this thing where it was like you read to a certain level, so it's like red, green, blue, and all that stuff. One day we had a substitute. I was like to the substitute,
if we read 2 books of the blue or whichever color we're on, we get to go on to the next color. I already finished reading 2 blue books, so like, can I go on to green?
And she was just like,
sweetie, I can't do that. I don't believe that, so I'm just gonna let your teacher do it.
And I'm just like,
you not gonna let me go into the green level?
So like there's this tree house on the other side of the fence where it was like old looking, it was gray, it was everything like a scary tree house would look like. Everybody would make up rumors, and 4th graders would be like,
yeah, you know, me and my friends went up to the tree house, we threw a rock, and like, we heard ghosts.
And then there was other stories like, yeah, I saw the ghost and all this stuff because supposedly some little girl died there. You want me to believe that a girl died in a tree house next to a school? But of course, my little 2nd grader head ass was like,
oh my god, that is so scary. Oh my god, for real?
What? So there was, the stage was like down the hill, and it was in the middle, and it was like right in front of the treehouse. Old too, and on it had like the word Cubs, because that's what we were, and like a picture of a cub. I used to be seeing kids just stare at the cub, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? There was like, I was like, what is going on? This one kid comes up to me and he's like,
yeah, if you stare into the cub's eyes, it'll write a bad word on it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the scary stuff I heard. Field trips. Every year we went to the zoo, Adventure Science Center, Opryland Hotel, and the Children's Theater. Yeah. And then there's like the 4th grade field trip where it's like to somewhere else, and we got with Alabama, and it was like the Space Center, and I always wanted to be like a astronaut when I was little, but like boys would come up to me and be like,
nah, you a girl, you can't do that.
And now I'm just like, I will punch you if you say that shit to me. But I was pretty excited, and me and my friend, me and this girl, we got off the bus, and like this thing is like a carnival. It's cool. Like there's a There's a whole bunch of rides, and then inside it's like you can buy stuff and all that, like the gift shop, and a rip-off Build-A-Bear, and that's where I went because I was obsessed with Build-A-Bear too. It was crazy. Like, 4th grade was cool. Back on track. 3rd grade, I had this teacher named Miss Seibel. She was cool, and that's where like I started hanging out with guys a lot more. There was this group that it was like me and these 3 other guys, and like we were car riders, so every time we went out, like we would go in like a train style. I don't know why, but that was our thing. Like we'd go on holding on to each other's like shoulders or backpacks, and we'd be like
Choo choo.
3rd grade was also the time I got in trouble, like the first time. This was in lunch, and when they flickered the lights to like be quiet, one of my guy friends were like talking, and I was just like, shut up. And the teacher, Miss Beach, she was like,
hey, you two against the wall.
so we're just both like. 4th grade, it was like the best thing ever was the kickball tournament. It was my first time having a guy teacher. I was in an all boys class with like a couple other girls. I had Mr. Huff, and he had this like pet snake, so like every time he was about to feed it, he would be like,
Gather round, children. We're about to feed the snake.
we would all like run to like around the snake. It wasn't even a big deal. I don't even know why. Next thing was the kickball tournament. If y'all remember, all the 4th grade classes went up against each other. We played kickball. We were at practice one day. There was this one guy, and his name was Mark. He home run that hoe. He home run that hoe. One day I was in the outfield. He kicked it, and everybody's screaming my name, and I'm just like,
What's going on? Why are y'all calling my name?
and I start walking, and then the ball literally lands. And then we go to the kickball tournament, and we were lined up. Me and this other girl see this like the lady like putting marks on her team when her team hasn't even gone. Miss Burton is cheating, like. So we go back to class. We came in 2nd place, so we lost. And my teacher was stuck to drink eggs, like all that rotten stuff. Milkshake. Recess was like cool because like we had this tire swing, and if you went to Haywood, I know you know the tire swing, the thing. Like once recess was called, zoom, 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 you better run to that tire swing before anybody else gets there, because it gets like full just to get on, and it would be at least like 3 people at a time, or 1 person like laid down, and everybody would be like, oh my god, he's doing it by himself. Like this strong, like, you know, 4th grader, 3rd grader, whoever was strong, like pushing it to like go fast. I want to get on that. But then this 4th grader decides to get on and break it. Not only are you hurting me, you're hurting the people in your grade and the grade under you. You just realized you've ruined recess for the whole damn place. You think we're happy with that? No, we want excitement. We want that Six Flags entertainment ride. That was the tire swing. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Go like, subscribe, comment, do something, because I have anxiety and I'm impatient. So you have to go do something. If not, go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat, because I have no life. We're gonna switch it up today. We went from Burt's Bees to Carmax Strawberry. This shit is old, as you can tell. But I still use it. Gives it that gloss finish.